Hey everybody, I'm Tabby and I do past life regressions. I had somebody ask on one of my videos, what if I can't be hypnotized? So that got me into thinking about all of the people I've worked with that had issues being hypnotized. Now, this wasn't a lot of people, and I don't think all of them had the same issues. And with that, I mean, I think the biggest issue that I've had with people was they did get into the theta state of hypnosis, but they couldn't calm down their thinking mind. So while they were in hypnosis, they kept telling themselves, no, this isn't real. I'm making all of this up. I'm making all of this stuff up. And really, it was just memories coming to them, and they just were fighting it. So I think the biggest issue is when you have people with anxiety, and I mean, hey, we all do kind of anymore, don't we? When I did my first session, when I actually went into hypnosis, I had a tough time for a couple of reasons. The first one was I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what I was supposed to be feeling or thinking or seeing or any of those things. So I assumed that I would have all of this crazy imagery going on in my head, and that isn't how it works for everybody. Some people do have a lot of visualization going on in their head, in their third eye, But for me, I actually realized that visualization isn't my strongest sense. I realized that all of my other senses are stronger than my visualization. So that was one thing I learned about myself. When I was in hypnosis during my first session, but I had blocked myself from seeing anything because I assumed it had to go one way. My expectation was that it was going to go this way, and then it didn't go that way. So I had no idea. So when I do sessions now, I tell everyone, I'm like, all you need to do is relax and just tell me what you're feeling, what you're seeing, what you're smelling, what you're sensing, what you're just knowing in your head, because those are the ways you're going to get information. So that's one thing I think a lot of people struggled with, was talking themselves out of what they were seeing or feeling or whatever. And then the next level to this was they just felt so anxious because they thought that they were doing it wrong, that they were like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let's just stop doing this then. And I just want to say, you can't do it wrong. So I try to tell people, it's okay. Let's just calm down. Let's relax and just tell me what comes to you, But I think a lot of us, all of us have been conditioned that our intuition is wrong, And so not trusting ourselves adds a layer to this that's really difficult for us to understand. So when we talk about why can't I get hypnotized, I think it's we get in our own way. We're just we're getting too anxious, and we're not believing the information that we're getting. And honestly, this is a huge part of what blocks our spirituality and our, if you want to call them, psychic abilities, because we all have all of those abilities. but we block them out because we're taught to think, oh, that's not right. I didn't just hear that, or I didn't just pop up this idea in my head, that just came out of nowhere. That was right. You were like, that's weird. It was just a fluke thing. Or your intuition is telling you things, your body is telling you things, you're feeling things, and you just don't listen to it because we've all been conditioned that that's bogus. But it's all real. And I think that just talking through a meditation where you clear your chakras and open them up, and if people practice meditating and things, all of those things can help you tap into calming down your ego mind so that you can hear your subconscious talk to you. And that's all we really do when you're in hypnosis anyways. It's just the theta state. So let me know if you guys have any more questions.